Hey guys, this is going to be my top 10 face products of 2014. I have 10 products here to show you guys. So if you guys are looking for some awesome face products, I hope this will help you. If you've been watching a lot of my tutorials and my favorites, this will not come as a surprise to you. I've used most of these products in those videos, but if you haven't, it will be mind-blowing, so get ready for that. Alright, so let's first get started with some awesome face products. We've got some foundations here that I want to show you. I've got two in fact, and the first one is the surprise Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place foundation, and it has got a new little friend as a top right here. I basically got the pump from the MAC store. It's actually meant for a MAC foundation, but I got it and someone actually told me that it's a perfect fit, so it has made this product 100% perfect, because before that it was like 95% perfect because I had to like spill it onto my hands. So if you guys are looking for a good pump, just go to the MAC store and ask them for the MAC foundation pump. So with regards to this product, it's just my holy grail product. I am wearing it onto my face today. I usually just blend it out with a damp beauty sponge. It just gives you a very flawless finish to your face. As you can see there, it's very high coverage and it stays long onto your skin, and suitable for oily skin. I do have oily skin and all these products are pretty much suited for that. So they have a wide range of colors, so make sure you get yourself matched at the Estee Lauder store. So the other foundation I want to share with you that I've been reaching out a lot for is by Giorgio Armani. It's the Luminous Silk Foundation. I didn't think that I would like this foundation as much as I did because I was completely in love with the Estee Lauder one, but this is how it looks side by side. I guess in terms of the colors, it's slightly different. This one is a little bit more yellow toned and this one is a little bit more cool toned. So when I wear this, I feel like my face is also very flawless, but in a very different way. It's a little bit more dewy, which I really like, and because of the shade difference, it just makes it nice to kind of switch up between the two foundations. It does come with its own little pump. Both are glass packagings, but I have traveled with them, not much issue. You just have to pack them properly, and this comes with a cap as well. So I really like this. It's definitely my go-to, and I really like how sleek the packaging looks. So with any foundation, of course, you need a good primer, and the primer that I've been going back and forth with for this year is by Collection, and it is the Primed and Ready primer. This is in fact a tester size. You can see how small it is, and it was a gift by my dear friend Amanda, and I've used this every time I've used the foundations, which is usually over the weekends or when I have something important happening at work, and this just works very well for me. I think the full size of it is like this big, and it's like 14, it's less than 20 bucks, so it's pretty much suited for my oily skin, and it keeps my makeup the whole, like staying put for the whole day. So I really enjoyed this. It's very affordable and it works well as well. Okay, so on to concealer. My situation that I have with my concealer needs is that I've got really dark eye circles. So I've got dark eye circles underneath and also on top of my eyelids. So the concealer that I've been using and loving for this year, and I've recommended this to a lot of my friends who have the same problem, is by Benefit, and it's the Bowing concealer. This concealer is literally like the most heavy duty concealer that I've ever tried in terms of the coverage, and it looks like that. It comes in a jar. It's cream based, so you basically just swirl your hand a little bit and you apply it onto your eye. So it is slightly orange based, so it really helps to kind of cover up the dark eye circles and correct it at the same time. And it's literally on the box, right, or on the back, it says industrial strength concealer. So I was a little bit apprehensive at first because I thought that it would be really hard and very harsh to kind of blend onto my eyes and I will cause more wrinkles, but it's super easy to blend out. I am in the shade number 4 and it's a perfect fit for my skin tone, so I really like that. If you're looking for a good like heavy duty concealer, but very pleasant to wear, I would recommend that. And trust me, I've gone through a lot of concealers in my life, so this is the best. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. It's also a face sort of base kind of product, and it is the surprise again, the Tarte CC cream. I'm in the shade medium. This is about $55 from Sephora, and it opens up like that. It's sort of like a margarine stick kind of product. You basically just apply it onto your skin, and I usually just buff it out with a Real Techniques buffing brush. So it is a CC cream. So 2013 was a year of BB creams, and 2014 was the year of CC creams. I didn't feel that it picked up as well as the BB cream, but I do prefer the CC creams over the BB cream just because it actually helps to color correct your skin tone. So with the BB cream, I find that I still need to correct redness under my nose and blackness under my lips, but with the CC cream, I just need to correct my under eye circles, and it basically just helps in everything. So I have done full reviews of this both on my YouTube channel as well as on my blog, so go check it out if you want to find out more. But this is basically my holy grail product. If I want to go to work, I don't need a primer for this. It's very heavily pigmented. It stays on throughout the whole day. Really easy to use. I highly recommend this. Alright, moving on to contouring. So I've played around a lot with a lot of contour kits and a lot of things this year, because the whole contouring and highlighting thing was super big in the makeup world, on Instagram and all that. So I tried a lot of products, but this product seems to work the best for me, and it is again a drugstore brand. I love that there's a mixture of like high-end and drugstore brands for you guys to try out. And this is the Face Contour Kit by Sleek, and I get this on Shopping District Net. You can get it on luxola.com.sg as well. So I chose the shade medium. So as you know, Sleek, I'm not sure whether you guys know this, but they are made for women of color, so they do have quite a variety of colors. So usually for my shade in other brands, I'm usually like the darkest tone, but for Sleek I actually chose the medium one. So I like this contour kit because it's simple, it's fuss free, and it works. So it comes with a full-size mirror there, and it has the contour shade there, which I usually just put underneath my cheekbones, and then a gorgeous highlight color. So the highlight color is really pretty as well, and so see how it looks like. It's actually one of my favorite highlight colors that I have in my collection. And then the contour shade is actually good enough for me to actually show up on my skin tone. And I basically just put this under my cheekbones and the highlight on the highlights of my cheeks. It works really well. So if you guys are looking for, like, you know, a contour kit, look no further. You can get it for a quite affordable price. Right, moving on with blush. I actually didn't really buy any single blushes for 2014 because I've been obsessed with blush palettes, because I wanted to travel with blush palettes. I was on the lookout for a good blush palette, and the blush palette that I have been loving is the Inglot Freedom System palette that I basically put together. So I got this was like one of the first Inglot purchases that I made. It comes in the Freedom System palette. As you can see there, it's really easy to travel with. I have traveled quite a bit with this palette. It is a little bit heavy, but it makes traveling a breeze, so it kind of magnetizes like that. So I'll show you very quickly the 4 colors that I picked out for myself. I have a very nice bronzy color here, a peachy color, a warmer peach color with, sorry, this is the warmer peach color, cooler peach color with a highlight as well. The highlight is also a gorgeous highlight, and then you've got a bright pink color, which is super freaking pigmented. All these colors here, they have the same things in common. They are not too powdery. They apply really well on the skin. They are quite pigmented, so you just really need a very light hand, and most importantly for me, they last a really long time. So that's very key for me when I travel, and when I wear them to work, they just last the whole day and I can still see them at night. I just absolutely love them. They're just really basic. And I think each of it is not too expensive. I think it's like 20-ish or less than 20, and then you get the Freedom System. And the thing with Freedom Systems is, if you want my advice, I would say don't rush into filling up your Freedom system. I filled up mine and I have no regrets about it, but if you're not sure or if you can't afford to fill the whole thing up, just get the palette itself. You can always put the blushes onto a Z palette, or you can actually get the Freedom system and slowly build your palette up. There's no need to kind of just put them all together at the same time. So that's that. That's by Inglot. And next, let's move on to sort of like the setting products that I have on my face. So actually there's just one product. I have 2 shades of it, and it is, again, surprise surprise, the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and this is the older one that I have. This is in the color medium deep. This is in the old packaging, that's sort of transparent like that, and this is how the shade looks like. This is a shade that's slightly darker than my actual skin tone, and I use this when I just come back from holiday and my skin's really tanned, so I tend to use this. And it's like, I've used this for such a long time. I've used this almost on a daily basis to set all my cream, foundation and concealer, and I still have quite a bit of product there. It just, I don't know, it just gives a really nice finish to the skin. It makes it look very natural, and it keeps the makeup staying put the whole day. And I actually like using this on its own as well. When I don't have time to put on any foundation or concealer, I'll literally just swirl this onto my face, and it really does give that flawless finish to your look. So I really highly recommend that. And the new shade that I got in is in the newer design that looks like this, and this is how it looks like. It's slightly fairer, and this is in the color medium tan. So that's how it looks side by side. It comes with a dome shape like thing, and I've been enjoying using this as well. So those are the 2 shades that I have, and I absolutely recommend it to you guys if you guys are looking for a good setting. So the last step to finishing off my face every time is always using a finishing spray. So the finishing spray would help your makeup stay put for the whole day, and I have been loving this for years, and it's the Urban Decay De-Slick makeup setting spray. So I have 2 sizes here. This is what I use on a daily basis. As you can see, it's finishing. This is probably like my 2nd or 3rd bottle for the year. And then I've got a travel size one. This one is about 20 plus, and this is about like 30 plus, I think 40 plus or something. But I like the traveling one because I use this to travel with as well. So it's by the brand Scandinavia, which originally has the very world famous Scandinavia setting spray, which all the stars actually use. I remember reading somewhere that all the divas like Lady Gaga, Christina Aguilera, they use it when they are performing on stage because it helps the makeup stay in place. And then they basically teamed up with Urban Decay to come up with a more commercialized version, and this is it. So the good thing about this is that it comes in different sort of ranges depending on your skin tone. So I have oily skin, so I go for the oil control one, but they have the one for the normal one, which is the all-nighter. They have one for dry skin, and they have, which is more of the cooling mist as well. So pretty awesome product. I highly recommend it if you want to kind of just keep your face looking flawless. And the reason why this has been finishing so quickly is also because I've been using this to kind of spray onto my beauty sponges and, you know, use that to dam my brushes because I'm too lazy to go to the toilet and dam my brush and all that. So I've just been spritzing this onto the beauty sponge. So let's see, do I have any more? So yeah, those are the 10 products that I wanted to show you. Hopefully this is useful for you guys to kind of figure out what sort of face products to get next. And if you have any questions about the products, or if you have any products to recommend to me that you've loved for 2014, definitely leave it as a comment down below. I'd love to see what you've loved as well. Okay, so I see. Alright, so till I see you guys in my next video. Bye, take care.